This Swami is a product of Divine Life Society Kotak branch, which was established by Professor Banavihari Chaudharyji in 1951. In 1951, in Satyanarayana Mandir, Cuttack, he with his friends established the Divine Life Society Kotak branch. Swami Rampremiji came to that branch and inspired me in 1954 in my Ramsa College hostel. Now I am here. So I am grateful to Professor Banavihari Chaudharyji, retired Professor of Philosophy, Ramsa College, Cuttack. We request him to kindly address the audience.
This time you will hear more, whatever is last.
Talk on Swami Sivananda DLS is the subject.
Whatever time was allotted to him. Whatever time was allotted to him.
Time is 6:05 to 6:30. Yes, 6:05 to 6:30. Mike?
My humble pranams to all the deviants and speakers, ladies and gentlemen, and students present here. It is not a prepared speech because only last evening, Revered Swami Yogadhananda told me that since a speaker is not coming, you have to speak a few words on this holy occasion. Thank God it is not a prepared speech. Because of the finished products that I see today, I don't think my product at all could have fetched any value. My topic is see Swami Sivananda as he is to me, not I. See Swami Sivananda as he is to me. I shall begin from a very rudimentary level, not from very high level, very low level. I began from my childhood. When I was in class 4, 5, 6, 7, at that time I do not know why I developed a nausea for my teachers. If I commit a small spelling mistake, a duster is stuck on my head. A mistake in arithmetic, one slap, or even a piece of chalk is thrown at me. I didn't know how can I proceed with my study. So naturally, because of my nausea for my teacher, I also developed a hatred for my studies. When I crossed minor and was in secondary, higher secondary, in secondary stage, my friends, very good students there, very brilliant students, they helped. Then I thought, why the teacher behave like these good students, my friends? Why the teacher, they never smile, they are very serious in their face. Sometimes even they frown, very difficult to have. I crossed matriculation with this sense. In the year 1949, I passed and joined Ravenshaw College as a student, first year arts in 1950. Here, fortunately, one of my friends in Moho, he is Dr. Krishna Prasad Mishra, a very intimate friend of mine from my childhood. Both of us passed and joined college. He gave me, that year, 1950, a book on by Swami Sivananda Maharaj, Practice of Brahmacharya. That book impressed me very much. I liked it, read it thrice. I shall tell two things about this book. First, there is a Swamiji has written, a brahmachari should not sleep at daytime. One occasion, it was summer vacation, I went to sleep at the daytime. My friend Vishnu Prasad came, finding that I am sleeping, he left. And he would come to me for 2 days. I went there. What has happened to you? Why you have not come? You are a very intimate friend of mine. Why did you sleep in daytime? You are a brahmachari. You should not sleep. I said, for this such a big punishment, again you are punishing me like my teacher. You are my friend. No, he said, explain to me. You must follow the rules. And the second thing about the book is, a very wonderful experience that I had. There is a story there in that book, Practice of Brahmacharya. Vyasadeva, in his ashrama at Badrinath, perhaps, was taking his class. Brahmacharya, or class as such. He was explaining the importance of Brahmacharya. One young man, very great man later on, he is the Sutrakara, Mimamsa Sutrakara, Jaimini. He was a student there. He was 18 or 20 years old. And while Vyasadeva was explaining the importance of Brahmacharya and how difficult it is, it's just working as if walking over the greatest age. Then Jaimini stood up. He said, well, I am a Pakka Brahmachari, I am a perfect Brahmachari. Then Vyasadeva took note of it. Oh, I take note of it. Next day, something else happened. Early morning, after the discourse, now they have to collect firewood from jungle. And Jaimini collected firewood and was coming back. By the time they returned, it was dark, very dark. And nearby his kutir, there is a big tree, and a young girl of 17 or 18 was crying. He went, mother, what happened? My friend is mine, people have left me, I don't know, what shall I do? It's jungle, I don't know. Then Jaimini said, mother, you can come and stay in my kutir. I am a brahmachari, you can stay, nothing to worry. Then she was persuaded to come. She was asked, take the kutir, and he closed the door. He said, there was a veranda, I will sleep over here. That was the night. Tremendous rains came, storm came, and it rained so heavily that Jaimini thought not possible to sleep on the veranda, I must go in. So he opened the door, went in, and sat there. In the meantime, it was dark, there was lightning. But what happened? As it happens to any human being, it happened to any one human being. She forgot everything. He wanted to embrace that girl. As for embracing the girl, not possible for him to embrace fully. In the meantime, there was lightning. And he saw a very big figure in here, and it was Vyasadeva himself. And immediately he fell flat. I am very sorry. Vyasadeva simply said, nothing. No, that Vyasadeva, I said, why should my teachers not come like Vyasadeva? Why should they not behave? Why my teachers behaving like this? Vyasadeva, you could have easily, I thought definitely you would go and thrash him. But you didn't do that. He simply said, and just to remind you, it's not the question of your persistence. It's not that. You have to live like a student. And what is potential? No, these are two things about this that remain in my mind. That here is one Shivananda must be like perhaps Vyasadeva, who can come down to my level. Young age, 18 or 20, then a past matriculation, my BA graduation, 1953. In the meantime, I got another book, which my friend Hamiragachi referred today. It is Japa Yoga. It is one of the earliest and the finest works of Swami Sivananda DLS, Japa Yoga. And there, the story comes of that witch that my friend said, talking about ghost, one witch who befriends a man. We require servants to finish or complete our work, to accomplish something. Now this witch said, well, I can be your servant. I can do everything for you. Anything you want to accomplish, I shall do it immediately. What is your wage? What is your money to be paid? Nothing to be paid. I will simply remain with you on one condition. You must always go on giving me some work. If you don't give me that work, what will happen? I will kill you and eat you up. Whatever we ask for, say, okay, have a building, immediately there's a building, there's a car, there's a TV, everything that you wanted. And it so happened gradually he had everything. And what to do now? Nothing to demand more. Then said, well, tomorrow morning I will come. If you don't give me more work, I shall give you. So the witch went from door to door. As my friend said, it is narrated in another way there. He goes to a Jnana Yogi. Jnana Yogi says, well, 3 years course, if at all any solution you want. Then he goes to Bhakta Yogi, 4 years course. Raja Yogi, Karma Yogi, none. Well, it's about to eat me up. You see how difficult the problem is. You please take care of me as early as possible. Nobody helped him. So he went at last in a way. He made a peasant who was plowing his field. He said, brother, this is my problem. He said, well, nothing to do. The solution was, as my friend said, have a wooden post, ask him to put there in front of your house, oil it, and say that you go up and come down regularly until some other work was done. Actually, the point that is driven out here is this: Swamiji said, our mind is the witch. Now, that became a great problem for me. Well, I have such a mind, then the witch is with me. Not only with me, my friends. Not only with my friends, all the family members. Not only with me, but any professor, whether engineers or doctors or lawyers or anybody, or a peasant or a laborer, everyone carries a mind. And what is the problem? How to solve the problem? Swamiji, they have said this in context of japa, that naturally we are busy in all our works. And sometimes we get time, leisurely time, our mind becomes empty. Empty mind is a devil's workshop. So at that time we do japa. Go doing japa. But here the implication is still greater. The question is not simply japa will not solve my problem. The problem is how shall I live a life? If my mind is behaving like this, how shall I proceed in this life? In whichever profession I take up, whether a teacher or a lawyer or anyone, how to proceed with this? Now here, the problem remains in mind. And there also, Vyasadeva, he also remains in mind. What happened? In course of time, we had our branch over there, Divine Life Society branch. In the meantime, we went out for our study and completely forgot divine life society. Thereafter, what to do? Well, until my retirement, when I retired, I did have my own feelings about Gurudev. I had all the opportunities of seeing him. The problem is when I say Swami Sivananda as he is to me, question, you have never seen him. I had the opportunity because 1950 I was very much there. Up to 1963 you were there. I could have easily gone, seen him. I have not seen him. But also, it may be said, there are people who stay with him for a long time, but nothing has also happened to them. Like possible. But that didn't happen. After my retirement in 1991, I joined Bar, High Court Bar in Odisha. I was there for about 1 year. I learned that Swami Sivananda is not well in Bhubaneswar. I went to see him. So there he told me, what? You have become a lawyer? What's the matter? Divided society, where has it gone? Well, what are you doing here? You must go to Yoga Vedanta Academy. Yoga Vedanta Academy? Yes, then Yoga Vedanta Academy. Then he forced me. Just now you have an application. I said, all right, I shall see to it. But he said, no, just now you must. So the application was written and I was called. Though I did not see Param Gurudev Swami Sivananda Maharaj, I have read almost all the books. But I had the opportunity of seeing his disciples, the product of Param Gurudev. Swami Sivananda Maharaj, Krishnananda Maharaj, Ramananda Maharaj, they are more than our Swami Sivananda Maharaj. Then Guru Sivananda Maharaj is still there. I started very intimately following them. What is the message of Swami Sivananda Maharaj? And there I discovered one thing. This may not be, this is very rudimentary thing I am telling you. I found in all of them that they were not gurus, they are all disciples. None of them, I found them to be gurus. They are gurus in the true sense of the term, but never did they behave that they are gurus. So that was the first lesson to me. There could be such persons like Dasadeva, who can come with a smile, who can come down to a level and help you down. Yes. Number one, so I discovered first thing that Swami Sivananda was a disciple perfect, and all his sishyas are equally perfect. Disciple, that means here you find a guru comes down to the level of rudimentary level, raw level. You can come down to me and lift me up, smile at me, has just as I have my imperfection, he has also his imperfection. How? 1950, I think one example was given by our friend. 1950, as I think our Professor Joshi was giving that one writing about Swami Sivananda Maharaj, fairly disowned it. No, don't have published such things. Now there in 1950, if I may be wrong, Swamiji is here. In Delhi, Swamiji was staying in Delhi. He was in somewhat one disciple's house. He stayed there for 3 to 4 days. Then there was to catch a train. He immediately got up, packed up, sat on the car and went. 1950, definitely Swami Sivananda at that time realized it. No doubt about it. But here is one. He immediately returned his car. People asked, why do you go back? No, I must go back to that house. He went in, went to the housewife, touched her feet. See, I thought I am Mahamandaleshwar. That is why she realized so saying, I felt perhaps that I am Mahamandaleshwar. So I have again come to correct myself. Being a student always has that privilege that you have enough room to correct yourself. And disciple or a student or a learner has no end to it. One day I was surprised to learn Sikh, the religion of Sikh. I asked a friend, what do you mean by Sikh? A Sikh is a learner, one who learns. Here you have people who are from beginning to end, they are only learners, never achievers, not accountants, only learner and learner. I will be learning and learning. 1948, divine of our Yoga Vedanta Academy was